What's up, YouTube? DUBKDAD Team TKF. Let's talk about Generation Force and the Noteworthy cards sneak peek this weekend. And just off the looking at the spoiler list, wanted to pick out a few cards that I think are noteworthy. And I'll just name the card and give you my kind of quick synopsis or how I feel about it. The first card I got on the list is Steel Swarm Roach. 1900 attack, 0 defense, blah, 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 blah. Card's really good in my opinion. Makes, in my opinion, Quackmere playable. Any monster or any deck that runs level 4 monsters, it definitely should have that in this extra deck. I'm talking Grave Keepers, I'm talking Gladiator Beasts. Any kind of deck that can spam level 4 should definitely include that in their extra. Next, Laver the Sea Dragon, or Empty Space Sea Serpent, Leviel, whatever they changed the name. Busted in Plants. Silent Enigma had mentioned that it does not fit its archetype. It doesn't. It's kind of difficult to make in that archetype. And the Sea Serpent, Aqua, Fish, Frog, whatever archetype. And Plants, Dark Worlds, anything that can spam this bitch. That will be where you see the most play of Laver the Sea Dragon. What I like about it is it can snatch a monster from either player's removed from game or their banished zone and special summon to the field. So now removing your Lone Fire for Spore becomes kind of a dangerous play. Or if you're playing heroes and you Miracle Fusion banishing your Stratos, that kind of becomes a dangerous play in the mirror, or some kind of person's deck that somehow can support D heroes. Maybe he's running tech malicious, and he gets your Stratos and gets the malicious and plays quick draw, or I don't know. But you have to kind of consider your plays now with Levier in the game. Next, Ardris and Tyrus. These are the rank 5 exceeds. Tyrus is kind of hot, when he attacks he blows shit up, but at the same time after he blows shit up he loses an exceed material. He can be kind of a 2-turn wonder, but that's kind of hot. Now Ardris on the other hand, once per turn you can blow up a face-up card. So in my opinion that's kind of a Gravekeeper hate. If they have goes and match or something and you have this on the field already, it's kind of fucked up for them. You blow that shit up, blow face-up monsters up. Any face-up card, you're playing Burn, they have the wave motion cannon, get the shit out of here. So that's pretty cool. Next, Pain Painter. Not quite sure how I feel about this card. I think it's going to make zombies playable once again, and I have been wanting them to make kind of a substitution Plague Spreader, because zombies are nearly unplayable because the only tuner they have is Plague Spreader. I didn't want anything broken, and Pain Painter isn't exactly broken. His effect requires you to put it in a zombie, a zombie-based deck, because you can only apply the effects to other zombies. But I don't know. The jury's still out on that card. Like I said, I know it makes zombies playable. I don't know how often you're going to be able to get that effect off where you make 2 of your other guys level 2, and then synchro for Archfiend, Skull Dragon, whatever that damn thing is called, the synchro where zombies can't be destroyed by effects. So that remains to be seen. Blue-blooded Oni. I don't know the TCG name. On paper it looks cool. You detach a XYZ material, exceeds material you control, and especially some of the zombie from the graveyard, but in playtesting and speaking to other people who've playtested the deck extensively, in several dozen games, they pulled the effect off once. So in my opinion, the card is hype. Next, Orient Dragon. People are saying the card is amazing. They swear by it. In my opinion, I think the card is hype. I know that it's another Debris Dragon synchro, and you don't have to run Gaia Knight or Iron Chain. But I look at it like this. Okay, he synchro summoned, you banish the face up synchro. Okay. He has 2300 attack. If they don't control a synchro, what are you going to go into? You're only in the plant deck, your only other space for level 6 is Bryonek. Iron Chain can at least suicide into Shein and Stardust. Orient Dragon, of course, can get rid of it, but if they put something on the field that's more than 2300 attack, Orient Dragon's going down. And I would honestly much rather play Gaia Knight just because of the attack. Again, the effect is awesome. When he hits the field, he removes a face-up threat, your opponent controls, and it's hot, but, it's one time, and, unless Bryonek gets banned, then I don't think that this card, I think the card will see play initially, but after people realize, okay, 2300 effect is subpar. At least Iron Chain has more attack. Iron Chain can run that over. And, milling certain decks. In certain decks, if you mill them, you could hurt them. So I'm not really too sold on Orient Dragon at the moment. Time will tell. Next card, Surface, or Surfacing in the OCG. In my opinion, the card is broken. I know you get the monster in defense mode, but when you combo that with Oystermeister, the Librarian combos, and then we're getting, I think in December or January, we're getting Quasar Dragon. So that's going to make Quasar Dragon spam and Water Synchro or Frog-based decks running. Oystermeister, crazy good. Gaga Gaga, Lady Gaga, Magician thingy. The card is interesting. You can change its levels, but it can't be used as a synchro material. Stupid combo, make it level 8, tribute it for advanced draw. Yeah, that's stupid. But it's basically gives you access to, when you make that with any other card, like Instant Fusion or Cyber Dragon, lets you get those Xyz, high-level Xyz, or even low-level Xyz, just off of one card. Wonder Wand. I only expect this deck to see limited play in Gravekeepers, and the only card you would really want to equip it to is Recruiter, because that's like a plus bajillion, and you equip it to Recruiter and draw 2 cards and search. So in any other deck, okay, Summon Breaker, pop, then equipped, and I just can't really see it anyplace else. And the last card on my list is Lost Blue Breaker. I like this card simply because it replaces the fucking Gillman. Everybody hates Spine Gillman. Spine Gillman, you draw it, and you haven't drawn your divas yet. You die a little bit inside. And Lost Blue Breaker at least allows you to go diva into breaker, tribute breaker, hit their warning if they didn't use it, or whatever. They're saving their warning or their oppression for something else. And then you mind control, take their dude, and synchro. So that's why I like them. Treeborn Frog comes back, ditch for Fishborg, summon Blue Breaker, tribute, draw a card, do some other stuff, or even just summon Blue Breaker, ditch a card, get your Fishborg back because it is a level 3 water, and then pop Breaker, do whatever. And I think that's like the only good thing to say about that card. All right, let me know what you think. If you think there's any other cards I missed, leave a comment down below. In my opinion, these are like the playable cards, the money cards, the highly sought after cards that are going to be in the set. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards that I mentioned. And in my opinion, unless I miss something, I think those are the only cards worth really going after. If you like the hero shit, that's fine. Prepare to get scraped by the other decks because as cool as heroes can be, they are garbage. DUBKDAD Team DKF. Check out my blog. The link will be in the underbar, and I'm out.